Vanquish has entered the United States. You no longer have to buy it online through any of the JDM websites. Shimano has finally brought it to the US market, and we're going to open this up and check it out. So at Betts, we got the 2500 and the 4000 right now. We have not received the 3000s. So I personally ordered a 2500 for myself. So let's crack it open and check out this beautiful reel that we have right here. Now I already opened this at the shop and put some line on it. So there is some 8-pound green Power Pro on this bad boy. So set that down. Grab our handle. All right. So right off the bat, you can tell that this thing is pretty slick looking. And you can also tell that we have a carbon fiber handle, which is absolutely beautiful. And it's not like that flexy carbon fiber that you see. This has some strength to it. It feels great. Ultra smooth reel. Crazy that they finally brought the Vanquish to the US. All right, let's go over some specs with the 2500 Shimano Vanquish. So starting off right off the bat, super lightweight reel. Looking at only 5.8 ounces for this little guy here. Super lightweight, you can fish it all day long. The gear ratio is 5:8 to 1. So you're picking up 34 inches of line per handle turn. It has 11+1 ball bearings, which includes your line roller bearing. And of course, your line capacity on this, 120 yards of 8-pound Power Pro and 85 yards of 10-pound Power Pro. I was able to get 170 somehow when I did the 8-pound Power Pro yesterday. So very interesting on that end. So moving on to technologies of this. So it's going to have trickled down technology from Stella, which one of my favorites is going to be Infinity Loop. So you see how slow that oscillation is of the spool going up and down. What that does is it helps with line management, better casting, better line lay, better drag output when you have a fish on. It's just one of those things that just helps overall fishing when you're on the water. It's one of my favorite features in this reel, and of course across some of the other Shimano reels like Sustain, Twin Power FE, and Twin Power XD. Moving on to Infinity Drive, that's going to be your low friction bushing that's supporting the shaft. It's no longer going to be supported by the pinion gear, which is a plus. And of course, it has your Hagane cold forge gears, like most of your Shimano reels. Now, this is gonna ruffle some feathers. This only has 9 pounds of drag. It does have the Duracross drag system, so it's gonna be your carbon with your felt combined. So it's gonna be like the best of both worlds, the durability of carbon fiber with the smoothness of felt, and it's woven in a very specific pattern to give you the best material that Shimano offers and drags. And it's super smooth, super smooth. But as far as the 9-pound drag goes, it's plenty for this type of reel and for lightweight fishing for inshore, redfish, snook, trout, and of course, freshwater applications. Of course, you got your MGL rotor with your slow startup inertia. Very easy to get that reel moving with barely touching that handle. And of course, this is Shimano's lightest MGL reel available. And last but not least, one more feature, or actually two more, one-piece bail, so you don't have to worry about your line getting caught up. And then, of course, your anti-twist fin, which helps put your line right into that line roller, and also helps if you're using like fluorocarbon or monofilament and you have a little like loop in your line. That'll sometimes help pop it out so you don't throw a knot on your next cast. We have these available at Betts, both in 25 and 4,000. I don't have the 3,000 yet. These guys go for $529.99. The 3,000 goes for $529.99, and then the 4,000's $539.99. So if you guys are looking for one of the coolest, lightest reels that Shimano offers, come on by Betts and pick one up. Thanks for watching. See ya.